So this is my tutorial on just kind of a weird butterfly, theatrical, fun fairy type of look. So I'm going in with a really bright reddish orange color from Kryolan. Sorry guys, I don't know the name. It is just a matte, super duper bright reddish orange from a theatrical company, and it's usually only found in theatrical kits. I think Coastal Scents has a color similar to that, but you're going to want to base it to get it to come out just as bright as this. If you're on the Kryolan website, you can just search for it, and yeah, and I'm just kind of putting it in weird haphazard places because that's what I'm doing so far. So it can be really difficult to get yellow eyeshadow to show up, so I'm using the Makeup Forever Flash palette just to base it, and then I'm going to put eyeshadow on top of that. And what I'm using is just a MAC loose pigment. I'm also going on with a bright green MAC loose pigment as well. Now I do apologize for not knowing the name of these products, but it's honestly because I don't think it's important. NYX or NYX or whatever they're called, they make amazing versions of bright fluorescent colors, and as long as you base them, that's more important than the actual product that you're putting on in this instance. So I'm just going on with a bright green and then going on with kind of a more lime green, a more Kelly green right in the crease, and just allowing it to have a kind of natural contour to the shape of the eye. You want to be careful not to mix the green and the red too much because they're on opposite ends of the color wheel and it will tend to get a little muddy. So I'm actually just using a water-based eyeliner, which is a cake makeup from Kryolan called Aqua Color. And what I'm doing is just adding a little bit of water to it and then drawing it on. This isn't going to set down, but it is going to allow you a little bit more playing time. Because this is a more theatrical look, I don't really care if it stays long term. Plus, I think I was doing like 3 tutorials this day, and I was using red pigment, which can irritate the eyes. So I was really just trying to like put something gentle on that I wasn't gonna have to use a ton of oils and all kinds of other stuff to get off. So it's an option for someone with sensitive eyes, but it's not gonna stay put. So now I'm just going back in with the bright reddish, pinkish, orangish eyeshadow. It's basically the closest you get to like bright red in eyeshadow form. And I'm stamping that all over my eyebrows. And you can see I'm just kind of frustrated trying to get it to be symmetrical. Don't worry too much about that because it's not going to be. So I'll save you some time right there. That's where I mess up. And then I decide, okay, they're going to be really tall eyebrows today. So I'm just kind of playing and having fun. So feel free to have some fun with it. I am using a really firm angle brush for this, and I'm just going in and stamping the lines on. And there you have it. Sure. To add a little more dimension, I decided to go in with a purple and kind of try to put that in between the pink strokes, but then it just ended up being one fuzzy big eyebrow, so I kind of left it alone and was like, okay, well, we're gonna play with other things, otherwise I'm gonna have 2 caterpillars on my face. But I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. Yeah. I think some of V. Neal's characters from Alice in Wonderland were what inspired me to do this look. She also does a lot of Tim Burton movies, and one of the things that she does is kind of have these frostbitten noses or other things that are not necessarily traditionally considered attractive but really add a lot to a character. So I'm kind of going in and contouring with the red, which is making my face look more interesting but also giving it a lot more character. Okay, so this purple that I'm putting on is from a brand called Melt Cosmetics. It's a color called By Starlight, and I'm using it because A, I really like the lip color. It's super duper matte, and B, it was founded by Laura, I can't say her last name, but Laura Lee Cakes. She's an Instagrammer, and I love her work. I want to support her, and this is a great brand. So yeah, these colors are known for being crazy matte, which is perfect for me because I like things not to move. I tried to put a little bit of a glitter on, but it didn't really show. So now I'm just going in and making my cheeks look more flush by putting on an orangey matte color from MAC called Melba. So there's something I want to make you aware of that can happen when you are flinging bright red pigments all around your face. There is an ingredient called carmine in red pigment. Right here, I'm just deepening my crease with a dark green. Back to the carmine. Okay, so carmine is made from a larva. That larva can be very irritating right around the eye area, and many people are quite sensitive to it, which is the reason that red and purple eyeshadows and even some oranges can cause a lot of irritation, which is happening to me. Right here, I'm deciding between a teal and a white waterline. I ultimately actually kind of like the teal, but I went with the white for this video. So this look is basically finished. The only thing I would do differently is I would add lashes and possibly some glitter and gems in various places. But yeah, guys, I think it's fun to play with color and have a little bit of fun. So I hope you found this helpful and informative. So subscribe and let me know what you think.